What's up, everybody? Here's Kabir's actual deck list before we go to the interview. I thought it'd be kind of important to see the list before you actually hear about his report. So the thing to notice, really, this kind of looks like Dylan Dreyer's list, except Dylan played a third Toad and no Pokemon Center Lady. That's the only difference between the two lists that I've noticed. I don't think I see anything else besides that. Kabir does go over Pokemon Center Lady in his interview, so I really won't go over the card at all. But hopefully you like the interview, and hopefully we'll have more to come. Alrighty, let's see what happens. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Nichols YouTube channel. Today we are doing a states question and answer, I guess, kind of thing. So we have here
Kabir Virji, Vancouver, BC.
And where did you play at this weekend?
I played at the BC Provincial Championships.
And what place did you get?
I lost in top 8. I came 7th.
Oh, what did you lose to?
I lost to Kyogre, Primal Kyogre. I got destroyed.
Was that Chase? Was that Chase?
It was TJ.
TJ, okay.
TJ was playing Primal Kyogre. It was a really, really good deck.
Did he, was it just Kyogre, or did he have, weird text in it?
It was just Kyogre and Keldeo and a Kyurem.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know, last week, I don't know, you probably didn't watch it, but there was we did a Skype interview with everybody else, and, Andrew Robot was, hyping Kyogre a lot, too. And that's what Kevin Baxter played, too, to do top 8. So,
wow.
Well, was that your hardest matchup, or did you have other hard matchups, too?
I think that was pretty hard. I mean, I was playing Yveltal Garbodor, and I found Flareon and Night March, pretty difficult because they if I get a slow start and they just explode, it's just insane. And if I don't get that Toad up right away, it's really hard.
Even with the trump card, you thought it was really hard?
Yeah, because what I needed to do is I needed to trump card and then Toad lock, and I found that combo pretty hard to hit if they kept consistently knocking everything. Yeah, but I mean, I beat a few in Swiss, so it wasn't too bad. But my one loss was Flareon, and my one tie was Night March.
And so you only had one loss, one tie for the day?
Yeah, and the rest were wins.
What did you all play against? What were your wins?
I played against 3 Toad Slurpuff. It wasn't that bad because I had Garbodor, so I would just get Garbodor up, and then it's I'm just playing against a Toad deck. So I would just kind of keep up the Toad locks, and then build up a Yveltal, and then just start one-hitting the Toads. It wasn't that bad. One Toad Slurpuff I played against, he forgot to write Ultra Ball on his list, and when he got random deck checks, so that was I was pretty fortunate there. But,
was that an earlier round, or was it a later round?
It was a pretty late round. It was my friend, and he I felt pretty bad, but it was rough. Yeah.
A win's a win, though.
I played against an Empoleon, just a straight up Empoleon Dusknoir. I think Garbodor helped a lot. I played against a Pyroar, and the first game against Pyroar I prized 2 Garbodor. I was really scared, but I killed 2 Litleo, and I drew the Garbodor off the second Litleo, and everything was good from there. That Pyroar was kind of hard because he played 4 Reshiram. And those are tough because you hitting into it, they do a lot of damage. Yeah.
Yeah. What was your favorite matchup to play against this weekend?
My favorite matchup to play against,
besides the no Ultra Ball deck, because that's.
Yeah. I'd say probably Toad Slurpuff. I had a good time playing against. I don't think it's the best matchup, but I feel like my deck worked well enough against theirs, and just getting the Garbodor lock was super, super key. And if I can get the Muscle Band Laser on a Toad before they do, it wasn't that bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the Yveltal really helped because they're capping at 80 damage, and if I can just build up an Yveltal, if they don't Zerosic the DCEs or Muscle Band or anything, then I'm pretty good in that matchup.
Now, I see you played one Pokemon Center Lady. Did that help a lot, or did you barely use it?
When I tested, it helped a lot, but it just never really came up that much in the tournament. But I was on the bubble most of the tournament until the last round, so I had to win the last round, the 7th round of the tournament. and a PCL really saved me because I had like a toad that was asleep with 60 on it. I'm like, oh no, and I would have been done. It was at a really critical point, and the PCL just got me out of there and put me ahead in the Toad War. So that
Yeah.
was really good.
So, are you gonna go to any more states? I know there's two.
I'm likely going to Washington States next week,
Okay.
and probably not Oregon. But
Uh,
yeah, so just Washington.
just one more state. So, how many points are you away from your invite? Or do you know yet?
Uh, I'm about a little over 150 points away from my invite.
Ugh.
I didn't play many cities, so hopefully I can have a good states run.
So you need to do good at states, regionals, and maybe nationals.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's Canadian nationals, so I mean,
So you
there's
just gotta
less
cheat.
people.
You just gotta cheat and you win. No, no, no. All right. So, if next week are you gonna play in the same deck, or are you going to switch over to new deck?
I mean, I like the deck a lot, and like I didn't have too much time to test this week, so I figured I would play Yveltal Garbodor because I mean I'm used to playing it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to like pick up Flareon or Night March and just not know what to do with it, like read the cards.
Yeah. It sucks if you haven't tested it.
Yeah. So I mean, I like the deck because it seems like just a safe enough play and has fine matchups all across the board.
Mhm.
But I might try and change it up a bit. I have a little bit more time to test this week, so hopefully we can get something going. But I would like probably play it again. I think it's a good deck.
Yeah, it's a really good deck. Do you see any weird decks that did good this weekend, like the Kyogre deck or anything that you might want
Yeah,
to
the
test?
Kyogre deck was amazing. It really like came out of nowhere and just kind of surprised everybody. There was a Mew EX like Virizion Manectric that did pretty well, and I think it was there was a lot of Toad in cut,
Yeah.
and or like that made it into cut, and the Virizion EX really I think it really helped against that, just dealing 100 and charging other stuff up. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to play against him because he had Manectric and Flare tools. So yeah.
It's a pretty rough match. I don't know. I think Evital can still beat it if you can just size and totem really quick.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah.
the Garbodor gets rid of the Mew ability, so yeah, that helps out a lot.
Now, would you still keep the Garbodor in for next week, or would you think about cutting? I know some people are saying they don't like Garbodor anymore.
I think the Garbodor was really key to winning the Slurpuff matchup, and Slurpuff was really, really popular. Just because the whole thing with Slurpuff is like if they don't have Slurpuff, it's just a Toad deck that's dealing 80. Yeah, so I think it helped a lot. I would not take the Garbodor out, and especially if you hit a Pyroar, it's kind of I don't know, it's scary. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Right?
you just like
The
laser
margin-
them, that's it.
Yeah, the margin for error is pretty small, so I would definitely keep Garbodor in. I really, really liked it.
Okay. Well, do you have anything else you want to say or anything, or give a shout outs?
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to Drew Allen. He helped me with my deck and tested with me a bunch and went over matchups, and it was great.
All right. Well, thank you so much for doing this, man. Take care.
Thanks.
All right.